Last week, U.S. figure skating issued a lifetime ban to a legendary coach, Richard Callahan. It was because of sexual misconduct allegations involving a minor.
And it came after one of his former students, Adam Schmidt, filed a lawsuit alleging Callahan sexually abused him at the age of 14 when he trained at the Detroit Skating Club and Onyx Ice Arena in Rochester. Adam Schmidt sat down with our Steve Garagiola to share his painful story.
You take all of your direction from your coach. So, I mean, anything could have been asked of me and I would have delivered.
Adam Schmidt describing the mindset of a child with Olympic-sized dreams. His coach was Richard Callahan, most famous for having coached Olympians Tara Lipinski and Todd Eldridge.
Mr. Callahan at the time was the best coach in the world. He was delivering Olympic gold medals and world championship medals and national titles.
Adam trained with Callahan at the Detroit Skating Club in Bloomfield Township and the Onyx Ice Arena in Rochester. Adam says the abuse began in 1999. Though he was only 14 years old, he understood the system.
You really need to fall in line, and you don't want to be somebody that speaks up, causes any trouble, or could potentially do something that could damage your career.
Adam Schmidt is not the first former student to raise allegations of sexual abuse by Richard Callahan. Craig Marizzi, now 56, was a student of Callahan's who later became an assistant coach. He went to U.S. figure skating 20 years ago with allegations of abuse that he said happened in the mid-70s when he was just 13 years old. But the governing body would not hear the evidence.
Their requirements then were, if you do not report within 60 days of the abuse, we don't even consider it.
And what happened to that assistant coach? He was out.
We were basically told he had done something awful and done something very horrible against Mr. Callahan.
Which sent a clear message to the children under Coach Callahan's rule.
I better not do anything against Mr. Callahan in any way, because that could potentially happen to me.
U.S. figure skating has since changed its policy that now requires mandatory reporting for all its members of any suspected child abuse. But the culture of abuse rings familiar, with the tragic similarities to Larry Nassar and the hundreds of young gymnasts who were victimized.
Unfortunately, yes, it is the same story. Everybody knew. Everybody brushed it under the carpet.
Last week, Coach Richard Callahan was issued a lifetime ban from the sport. His attorney, Dean Grew, issued statements to NBC News and other organizations saying, Mr. Callahan denies any wrongdoing at any time. It's a sad day for U.S. Olympic sports. A true giant in U.S. figure skating is subject to a lifetime ban without due process. For its part, U.S. Skating has also issued a statement that says in part, we support all victims of sexual abuse and encourage anyone who has been abused or suspects abuse to report it. Adam Schmidt says he's glad Richard Callahan is banned from the sport, but more so, he hopes the wall of silence in the skating world will come crashing down.
We need to move past Mr. Callahan, and we need to move into the corrupt organization, U.S. Figure Skating, who allowed this culture of abuse to go, as I said previously, unchecked for far too long.
The most recent development is legislation now moving through Congress to impose more strict oversight on sports organizations to better protect child athletes. If you'd like to read more about that, we've put a link on our webpage. Click on Detroit. I'm Steve Garagiola, Local 4.
You know, we've covered so many skaters over the years, and it's a sport that is so immersive for these young people. They're just around the ice and their coach constantly, and so it just seems.
And in a sense, it's a new family many times for them.
Exactly, and for that to happen in the middle of that, really, really horrendous. Here's a look at what Kimberly Gill is working on for tomorrow at 5.